Yo, what's good, people? It's Too Busy Gaming. We're live, we're direct, and we are in full effect. Now, it's about that time. We need to discuss top 5 returning monsters that we'd like to see in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Let's get into this. Now, this is a list that is compiled from my personal wants. First one, we're gonna get straight into it. Of course, is the one and only NERGIGANTE. We need Spiky Boy back. We need him to come back, cause trouble, bring his amazing weapons with him and his fantastic armor set. We need it back. We need it back, please. Now, I don't know if I speak for everyone, but Nerg he's that guy. Powerful, wants nothing but trouble, here for the pain, just here to cause absolute havoc. And he definitely gave us a run for, well, he gave me a run for my money. This monster screams aggression to me and I absolutely love it. I think down to the theme tune, how the monster fought, you know, the whole spike regrowth mechanic. He got stronger the more aggressive we played, and you know, he then dive bombed, which carted a lot of people, carted me numerous times. But yo, we all fought him when he was in his art tempered version. That was an absolute madness. I think his weapons would be a nice addition, of course. How menacing they looked, down to the armor set being, you know, like Dark Knight-ish, and having the spikes, the cape, the mean looking helmet, all of that stuff to me that's 5 stars. I love that. The second monster I want to talk about, this one, how could I put it? This one's a bit of a funky choice. Now for me, ZAMTRIOS needs to get some justice. Please, Capcom, bring ZAMTRIOS back. ZAMTRIOS is a very funky monster. I mean, it's a giant shark that has 3 modes. It has this normal mode, has this ice armor mode, and has this bloated type of ball mode where he rolls around, he takes up majority of the area that you're fighting him in, and it gets a little bit difficult to escape him sometimes. But with ZAMTRIOS, I think with Monster Hunter being a game called Monster Hunter, we need more random monsters like that. I think like a giant shark, you know, we have plenty of wyverns, we have quite a few brute wyverns as well. We've got all of these different archetypes, but I think the archetype that's kind of left out is things like, you know, ZAMTRIOS. I think that type of monster where it's super duper random, it's just completely left field, but it's a nice refreshing change, I think, for a game like Monster Hunter, and to bring that refreshing take back would be amazing. Now for the third monster that I would love to return is SELTAS Queen. SELTAS Queen is a bit of a cheeky choice. SELTAS Queen tends to come as a duo. So with the SELTAS being like the fly, the SELTAS Queen is like the ground insect. That is the one that is taking charge, doing most of the damage. It's a heavy hitter as well. I believe it can give you defense down, water blight, and also the stink blight as well, which is kind of annoying. So not only are those blights quite annoying to deal with, but I just think if we revert back to the whole Monster Hunter ecosystem, I feel that like having more insects and more random monsters like that in the world, I think will be amazing. The fact that the SELTAS Queen grabs the SELTAS, they then become one type of mech monster, and then they kind of take charge and do moves together. One is shooting this defense down shots at you, and the other one is running at you and doing all of these moves that have like wide ranges. That to me that's banging, man. It's nice, it's different. Again, it's something that complements the world of Monster Hunter. It's a giant insect that is on top of another giant insect, an even bigger insect. It's crazy. When I first saw it, I was like, yo, what the hell is going on? And then to top it off, the armor set is from Gurren Lagann, basically. I mean, the armor set is going mental. I mean, I need that as layered armor at least. So SELTAS Queen, please bring that one back. The fourth choice, we're reverting back to World. This monster, from the jump, I was a massive fan. I think from the reveal down to actually fighting the monster, hearing the theme song, the colors, the way how it changed the stage, even the monster cry as well. NAMIELLE needs to return, man. Come on. There's no way we're leaving NAMIELLE in world and it's just gonna sit there and, you know, look pretty in that realm. We need it in the upcoming games. Come on, we do this for us, please. NAMIELLE, you know, it is a different style of Elder Dragon. I mean, the moves, I've personally never seen anything like it before. Down to the way how it places the water on the floor, it then activates it by using certain moves. So even if you are a few steps away from it, if it does a certain move, the water can still damage you by it using some sort of Thunderblight attack. That's crazy. It forces you to kind of change up how you fight the NAMIELLE rather than just, you know, focusing on the monster, but looking at the ground as well. That is super duper important. Then when they introduced it in its art tempered form, that was when it really took hunters for a ride. I mean, the range of some of the moves were ridiculous. The damage it was doing was ridiculous. It would just do its special move out of the blue and it was like, whoa, where the hell did that come from? And I'm telling you, if you've seen that move, the range is crazy. But the colors on NAMIELLE, the theme tune, the armor, the weapons, listen, they will complement Rise as much as Rise will complement the monster itself. So please, 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 for Sunbreak, bring NAMIELLE back. Now for the final choice. Now this monster is one of the most interesting monsters I've ever gone up against. This guy, not only is his armor set super duper unique with having a skill that doubles the talisman that you're wearing, the fight is just crazy. I mean, you're fighting an insect and then it changes into a mecha Godzilla style beast. The monster that I'm talking about is Untitled Chapter. Now, this monster needs to come back. Listen, it has siltbind attacks of its own. It is an extremely fun fight. I mean, with it shooting out siltbinds, and you shooting out your siltbinds to gain access to how high the monster is and gain access to a specific spot on the monster to do more damage, that is just, it just works, right? I mean, a mantis that is shooting out silk, the hunters are shooting the siltbind attacks to do damage on the monster. I mean, we could get some type of armor skill system going here that benefits the siltbind attacks, and you see where I'm going with this. This monster is absolutely crazy. It had fantastic drops. The armor set was amazing if you was playing GU at the time and you just wanted to kind of get a strong set to carry you through a couple of the end game G rank sets. This was the go-to. You get an amazing charm and you rock that set, you're good to go. You're good to cook for a while. And this set carried me up until I began mixing my sets. Now, like I said, having a monster that complements siltbind style attacks would just complement the game entirely. You know, the gimmick of Rise is the siltbinds and, you know, wyvern riding and stuff like that. And that is where I just think Untitled Chapter slots in perfectly. That was my top 5 monsters that I would like to see returning in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Now, if you feel that I missed out on a monster, a favorite of yours, or if you feel that my list maybe wasn't hitting as much as you'd like, please drop a comment below. And also, if you like this style of video, drop a like, comment, and also subscribe. Listen, we got loads more Monster Hunter videos coming up, so please stick around. And also, if you like playing Monster Hunter games, head on over to the Twitch channel. Every Monday, we do Monster Hunter Monday, so please pull up, come and get involved. Do some hunts and carry me if you want. But without further ado, it's TooBizyGaming. We're out of here. Peace.